Hi, guys. I think we're live. I hope we're live. Welcome back to TR's Tarot Talk 1111. Tonight is the big drawing. I hope, I had to push this back till 8 o'clock because the internet was down all day long. Actually, I thought I was going to have to do this at my sister's and found out that it was up and running. I had to call a neighbor. And she told me, yep, everything was running. So I came home, took a quick bath because I was pretty skanky. Didn't want to stink for you guys in case you've got smell-o-vision, right? So say hello if you're in the room. I see one person so far. Say hello. Hello. I see you. All right, so I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get here. I hope somebody shows up. If not, I'll pre-record this. Hi, Jesse. There's my son supporting his mama. Hi, baby. I love you. Be good for your Aunt Trudy. Hi, Emily. Welcome back. Your name's in there. Anybody who's in Patreon, anybody who's gotten a reading, or hi, Virgo Empress. Guys, if you haven't had a private reading or you haven't done a donation and you would like an opportunity, you can do a super chat of any amount. I don't care if it's $1. I will put your name. I've got a notebook right here. This is a gratitude giveaway for anybody who has supported me from, I think it was May 13th was when I first uploaded the announcement. And if you would like to make a donation, then your name will get put in. I've got a piece of paper right here. It's an open drawing for anybody at all who has supported me and my channel. So if you're not already in there and you want to get in there, want to donate a cup of coffee, my birthday is July 11th and I'm going on vacation. So none of the money will go to waste. It will be used to purchase things for the videos or as a birthday gift. Look what I got, guys. Look at this beautiful crystal I bought. It, honest to God, looked like a cupcake. And I bought this. This is my gift to me. So I do have a couple of announcements, but we've only got 9 people in the, well, we had 9 people. Now we got 6 in the room. So if you guys are part of my love tribe, thank you, Virgo Empress. If you are part of my love tribe and you are a subscriber, then I am offering a half price private reading in the month of June. It's normally $100 for a pre-recorded video private reading, personal reading. And as a birthday gift for me to you, I am offering half price readings in the month of July. But there is a catch. I am out of town from the 11th through the 18th. I'm going to North Carolina for a visit with some family friends. And so I won't be available to do the readings during that time, but I will be offering them. If you pay for it in the month of July, you will get the discounted price and you can book it out through August, no later than August. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what we have up today. Isn't it a beautiful crystal? It is, Emily. I am going to do a reading too. I probably should have put that in the announcement because a lot of people might not show up because they think it's just the drawing, but I am going to do a collective reading. Maybe, here's all the names, guys. Jesse was supposed to be here to draw for us, but because we had trouble here with the internet and stuff, he decided to go spend the night at his aunt's. So I will be drawing later. We're going to give everybody a chance to get in the room. I do have to make room on my table in order to do the collective reading. we're just going to hang out. I'm in my jammies. I got myself a cold drink. We're going to hang out. I do want to show everybody what is in the drawing, though. Okay, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, okay? Help the algorithms. So this is a star hollandite crystal. I don't know if my camera can pick up those little itty bitty stars in it. But this star hollandite crystal is amazing. I was going to look up real quick and read you guys just a little bit because it's too long. But I did want to read just a little bit to you about this amazing crystal that I found. It actually found me, to be honest. Let's see. Where is my post? Give me just a second. Say hello, everybody in the room. Say hello. We got 5 people. Emily, Virgo, Virgo, Jesse. There's a couple of you that haven't said hello. Are you lurking? Oh, look at that. There I am going live. So let me go over to my community tab. And now, guys, if you want to really read this full description, you'll have to go to my community tab and check it out. Oh, shoot. I just lost it. However, I will read just a little bit about this crystal so that you know what you're in for. So it's called a star hollandite crystal. Again, there are little black stars in this quartz crystal. Hi, Susie Cute. Well, let me move you forward a little bit. I have had trouble with the internet today. I had to do it over. Hi, Maria. Holly. So, guys, if you're not in this drawing and you want to get in, all you got to do is send me, a little donation for a cup of coffee or something just to get your name in there. So we have hollandite quartz. This is star hollandite, has very small inclusions of hollandite in it. These black inclusions look like tiny black stars, so it's also known as black star quartz. It is a type of high vibrational crystal that brings light into your being from the divine source. These unusual stones are powerful, high vibrational crystals with an action that may aid you to make contact with specific spirit guides. The role of these guides is to aid you to discover what the plan for your life was, and they may assist you to discover why you chose to come to Earth at this time. Valuable attributes of these crystals include helping you to develop your psychic visions and to encourage powerful coincidence or synchronistic events to play out in your life. They have a number of metaphysical qualities that make them helpful helpful tools to help you heal. They are mined and found in India and Madagascar. They are not easy to obtain. They are rare. I'm just skimming through here. How to use it to contact your spirit guide. Like many crystals, one of the ways to use this is to do a crystal meditation. Generally, quartz crystals are powerful to use to meditate with because they can be programmed, which can help you to achieve a specific outcome from your meditation. It says hollandite quartz is excellent to meditate with, especially if you're aware that you may have had a past life in ancient Egypt or Atlantis. It is also said that it may aid walk-ins, star seeds, or light beings to adjust to the energy of Earth. And it goes on and on and on. There's a lot of stuff that this quartz crystal does. I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but this is included in tonight's drawing, tonight's giveaway. Thank you. I'm a handful. You know, I've been told I'm a handful too. Guys, I am so grateful for you. The other thing that is in the gratitude drawing is this really unique, transparent, it's a plastic tarot deck. I'm only going to take a couple out. But see how they are see-through? Oh, I got them upside down. So what you do is you stack them on top of one another. And because of the glare, you may not be able to see. But if you are a reader and you don't have a lot of table space to work with, when you're clarifying your cards, you stack these on top of one another. And it's just a really cool way to tell a story. You can stack, I think it's up to 6 maybe, on top of one another, and then you have to, you know, move on to the next one, I guess. But this is a really cool deck. I bought 2 of these. I bought one for me and one for the giveaway tonight. It's heavy. And the next one is this Love Oracles deck. This is a sex and romance inspiration from the good, the bad, and the beautiful. There are 50 cards, and they have keys on them. The flame is for a one-night stand. The diamond is for long-term relationships and breakups. And the infinity symbol is for family and friends. And I was trying, I found, oh, there it is. Illustrated by Anna Higgy. So I opened these. I had to see them. They are a brand new deck. Ooh, but I have opened them. Got to see them. So they have famous people like Albert Einstein. And down here, there's the legends, right? Depending on what your querent is asking. If they're asking about a long-term relationship, or if they're asking about a one-night stand. And the other one was family or friends. There is an answer for each one. So for Albert Einstein, for instance, if it was a one-night stand, it says objects in a mirror are closer than they appear. If it is for somebody that you have had a long-term relationship with or are broken up with in separation, it says the distance between 2 objects is always relative. And if it's about friends and family, it says the simplest things are sometimes the most complex. And then there are other names here too, famous names, right? So this is what we are giving away tonight, along with a 30-minute pre-recorded private reading from me and this, guys, is just a bonus. I mean, this isn't really anything. You could get this off the internet. However, I taught a tarot class and I typed up my personal meanings for the tarot because I read a little differently. I read intuitively. So you will get this printout, typos and all, because it was typed up very quickly, not very professionally done, but it's just a little bonus I thought you might enjoy to use with your new cards. If you don't like it, chuck it in the garbage. You can always go online. And your Rider-Waite Tarot comes with a mini book inside of it that tells you all of the meanings. So this is what we're giving away tonight, but I'm going to wait until the end of our live in order to announce the winner. I've got a Hi, Judith. I can't read it. It's awful small. So Judith is promoting her friend, Missy Oka. She also reads on tarot or reads tarot on YouTube. If you guys want to check her out, hey, I am not one that doesn't share the limelight, right? Hi, Love Manifest. I saw that you messaged me, but I didn't have time to respond yet because I'm doing a live show. Have you gone live yet? Robin, have you gone live yet? If you have, I haven't gotten a notification for it. I mean, other than I've seen some of your stuff on Facebook, but I haven't seen any lives on YouTube. So once again, if you want to get in on the drawing, it's not too late. If you want to make a super chat donation, if you want, you can donate for a question, ask me a question, because we are going to do, we're just going to hang out, and I'm going to do a collective reading. And I don't even know what Spirit's going to bring us or tell us about, but we're going to have some fun together. Got to figure out what deck I want to use, though, because I have so many. Let's use the Lightworkers Tarot. It's so humid here. Everything's sticking. All right, guys. So please hit the thumbs up. Talk amongst yourself if you wish. Hello, Colonel D. Welcome. If you just got here and you missed the intro, we're doing a drawing tonight. The only thing you need to do to be in the drawing is to make a donation, or of course, the Patreons are in there. Thank you, Susie. The Patreons are in there. Anybody who's donated a deck of cards since the 14th of last month, anybody who has purchased a private reading, it's all about the support, right? You're supporting me. It's just that simple. So I'm going to support you. It's gratitude. So we got Susie. I'm going to go ahead and make a list as we go. And right before we do the drawing, I'll take my scissors or whatever I can find here on the table. I might have to rip them. Nope, scissors are on the floor. All right. So I'm going to do a collective reading. Let's just ask Spirit. By the way, guys, if you're waiting for the zodiacs, I'm right in the middle of them. I've got 7 of them done. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 5 more to do. They should be up by tomorrow evening, and all of the extended videos will be up as well in Patreon if you have joined us over in Patreon. If you haven't and you're not familiar, Patreon is a paid subscription, and you can get extended readings, all 12 zodiacs, the 1st and the 15th of each month. You get 2 extra recorded videos. Everybody gets 2 extra ones a week. It's exclusive content that you don't get on YouTube. And if you just go and check it out, the higher you go in the tiers, if you resonate with being a twin flame, you like, okay, hold on. Oh, you're Colleen. Hi, Colleen. But you like Colonel D. There you go. You got your new nickname. Cecilia Rodriguez. Hello. Welcome. How is everybody doing tonight? You know, it's starting to get dark. I don't want you to see me in my jammies. I'm going to turn you away just for a minute while I go and turn the light on. I will be right back. I'm sure you guys don't mind, but you know, I like to be comfortable when I do my readings. I do my best work, actually. Yeah, Colonel D, I like it. All right. Did you guys see? So some of you who showed up later, look at this beautiful crystal. It looks like a cupcake, like a royal crown cupcake. Look, a royal crowned. Let's fix this. There we go. So beautiful. I found that on eBay, just scrolling through, playing around. And I typed in quartz crystal cluster, and I did auction only, and I sorted it by ending soonest. I got that for I think it was $24.50. Super cheap with free shipping, and it's beautiful. I'm so excited. I bought it for myself for my birthday. Well, Robin, I see that. We need to do a collaboration. You guys need to check out Love Manifest. She is awesome. She does quantum readings, which is kind of what I do. I just don't call it that, I guess. Gosh, my hair looks terrible. I just got out of the bath, guys. Didn't do nothing with it. But she's awesome, guys. Go and check her out. We are going to put together sometime a collaboration, and it's just a matter of figuring out how to do the whole Zoom thing, right? Isn't that quartz amazing? Oh my God. When it came in the mail, I felt the energy. And another one I bought is this twin flame quartz. Woo-hoo-hoo, look at it. There's the twins, right? So yeah, a lot of new energy here. I'm kind of all over the place, ain't I? Let's ground in center. Okay, so once again, if you guys would like to do a super chat for one question, we can do that. I just want to hang out. Jesse went to his aunt's, and I've got the evening. So, I'm trying to see what everybody's saying. Hi, Kristen. All right. What do we want to know? I don't have anybody asking questions with the super chat just yet. So let's just do a collective reading. I want to ground. I'm a little bit hyped up, which I always get when I read for you guys. I don't know why, but I do. Well, I think it's time to buy a new bundle of sage. I'm getting low. I do have some Palo Santo too, just a little bit. They last so long that I don't always order them. All right. Let's ask about July's energy. How about that? Let's do a collective reading for the energy of July. For the viewers that are in the room, right? And anybody. Cecilia, you met me through Rich Lopp, L-O-P-P. I see a lot of people calling him Loop. And yeah, you know, when you get in his energy, sometimes it knocks you for a loop. So did you guys know that they might get married? Isn't that exciting? I'm so excited for him and Leah and the girls. Like, if you follow him on Facebook, you will see, you know, that they make such a beautiful couple. They're so happy. And I know it's not a front because I went to visit them. You guys know, if you saw the collaboration that Rich and I did, I think it was in March, May? I don't remember. But it was when I went to Vegas. And you know how sometimes you see people posting on Facebook and you think, oh, you know, it's probably just a front, but it's not. They truly, truly are happy. They truly are. So no fronts there. All right. Spirit, I'm going to call in my team, guys. Let's just do a quick prayer, okay? Dear Mother, Father, God, please come into this space and bless it, make it holy ground. Surround us in the white light of love and protection. Nothing but love comes in, nothing but love comes out, and the highest messages for all. We ask that it be, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So let's see what the energies for July will be for anybody who is in the chat room or viewing at this moment, and anybody who watches the playback. Okay. So let's take a look at let's just take a look at the overall energy. I'm being called to draw a Moonology card. What is the overall energy for the month of July for those who view this video? What is the overall energy Ooh, look at that, guys. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Okay, quick preview. If you are a Sagittarius, or if you are dealing with a Sagittarius romantically, when the zodiacs come out, I did the most fabulous reading for Sagittarius. I really, honest to God, wanted to be a Sagittarian in the month of July. Crazy, crazy. Sag is on fire, at least for the ones that I was tapping into. You know, of course, when you do a collective reading, you can't possibly be tapping into everybody's energy, but whoever I was reading for, holy crap. Hi, Francine, Stephanie, you're in the drawing. Hello. All right, so anything else for the month of July? For the viewers that will be viewing this video, general energies for the month of July. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. We just had, I believe, yeah, on the 24th, we just had a full moon in Capricorn. So anything, all right, so this is what I'm hearing, guys. Hold on, I'm having a hot flash. It's so hot here. Not really hot, humid, very humid. So what I'm hearing is, because we just went through the eclipses, and we had that full moon in Capricorn, which was also very intense. You know, the eclipses didn't really affect me as much as that full moon did. It was the strangest thing. Pipe up if you guys felt it. It was like I went from high vibe way down here to low vibe. I felt this weird feeling of victimization that had no foundation in my experience at all. Hi, Heather. Hi, Bianca. I don't know what happened. It was just the weirdest thing. It was like I woke up one morning and I felt like I was grieving. But I didn't know what I was grieving, which was strange, right? But I felt unloved. I felt so victimized. I felt like nobody loved me, like I was lonely, like nothing ever works out for me. It was painful. And I don't know if it was the collective, maybe being an empath. Hi, Cecilia. Thank you. I'm going to write your name down. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. Actually, you just filled my heart. Do people sing that song to you a lot? I don't know how to spell Rodriguez, apparently. Thank you. So you are now in the drawing, Cecilia. Over almost $200 worth of stuff. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for this crystal, but you go to Amazon and type in star hollandite quartz, and you will get an idea of how much it cost. And I bought two of them. I bought one for me. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. I bought one for me, and I bought one for you guys. So anyhow, I started telling you about this feeling back on that full moon. I felt like there was an ending, but I'm not sure what ended. I'll tell you what it felt like. It felt like I was grieving the old me, which is kind of strange because it wasn't on my thoughts. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. It really wasn't something. It's not like, you know how when you have a purge, you just start thinking about things, you reminisce, you get photographs out and you like kind of put yourself in that energy. No, I woke up this way. I woke up literally. I woke up and had tears running down my eyes. And it felt like the old Tracy, you know, the youth Tracy, the little girl Tracy. Thank you, Colleen. Colonel D. I'm going to put you down as Colonel D. Thank you. When I laid, because I laid in my bed and I thought about it. Yeah, we're saying goodbye to old scripts to step into the new template. I feel it. I absolutely felt it. But I wasn't sure what the catalyst for it was. It was just so weird. I actually told myself, I had myself believing, eclipse limits, right? Like, this isn't phasing me. I've done my shadow work. I'm happy. I have nothing to fear, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, just one morning, I woke up and I felt like the weight of the world had been heaped upon my shoulders. I thought about losing my mother, and I thought about losing my sister. I thought about my twin flame journey. I thought about the young girl who you know, gave so much to so many and always felt like the outsider. I grieved the fat chick, right? Because I was the fat chick. Hi, Bianca. Thank you. Thank you. Give me a second. I got to get my hair out of my face. It's soaking wet. Yeah, I mean, I was once 327 pounds, guys. I'm not skinny by any means now, but I did lose over 100. I don't even know how many pounds, like 130 something, last count. And so I don't know. It just felt like the old me was gone, and not even just the old me. But you guys have heard me talk about my twin flame journey. I met my twin flame in my school days, like way long time ago, and it was like I released that too, like that old version, that old person. It's like we're not that anymore. We're just not those people anymore. Hi, Rita. Are you close to finding the answers you are seeking? Well, I'll tell you, luck is on your side and the end of a tough cycle approaches. We're going to do a collective reading. And so you are definitely in the collective reading. So let's see. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. It really did feel to me like I had to bury the old Tracy. You know, it's like Jesus talked about in the Bible about being born again. And I believe that the ascension is just that. It's the death and the rebirth, right? Death of the old and the rebirth of something new. And so when you're the caterpillar and you go into the chrysalis, you have to release. You've got to be willing to go to goo. And I really do feel like that's what happened. And it was so profound. It really was. I purged, I cried, I did a sacred bath, I burned candles. It was very, very deep. And so that full moon in Capricorn, for some of us, for most of us, was extremely pivotal in the closing of an old cycle, the releasing of the old you, the old stories, right? Like those victimizations. Oh, nobody loved me. I lost my mommy. I lost my sister. I lost my loved ones. Those abandonment wounds and just, if you've been doing shadow work, as most of you probably have, Exactly. Mara, you are so right. It is because the ego, it's like the finishing of the ego death. It is the releasing of the old stories. You are not your stories, right? You're just not. Although the more times you tell a story, the more you resonate with it and the more you become it. And so I think in order to rewrite the future, to step into the new template, the new operating system, we are creating the fifth dimension, right? We're moving into the fourth, but we are currently creating the vibration of the fifth, which is in love. It's unconditional love. It's union. It's back to self. And during that full moon, I had this huge download about the twin flames. Some of you guys resonate with that journey and some of you don't. But if you resonate with being a twin flame, then it's like I had this epiphany. And if you're in Patreon, you probably saw it because I did a channeled message in Patreon. And it was basically that, something that twin flame gurus talk about all the time, but just never really dawned on me in such a profound way that your twin literally is you. You are your twin flame. It is one soul that's split into two avatars, two different experiences in order to heal all the ancestral lines. So I could go really deep and talk about the 144,000, the original 12 tribes. But really, I don't want to have to channel that deeply tonight. Yeah, depression. It was so strange. I didn't feel depressed, but it hit me. Boom. Like a brick, man. Like somebody just hit me upside the head with a 2x4. And I even wondered, did I have a dream that I didn't remember? Maybe something sad, because I literally woke up with tears flowing down my face and I purged. I cried. It was tough. So anyhow, your twin flame is you. You are your twin flame. They are you in a different body. So if they're ghosting you, Spirit said we need to look in a mirror and ask ourselves, where are you not showing up for you? Where are you not honoring the goddess or God within? And so, ghosting means that you are avoiding facing a trauma bond, or a trauma wound. And so when your twin runs or ghosts, it is because they are avoiding a trauma wound. And they are the physical manifestation of your shadow. So if you're afraid of being abandoned, they will abandon you because it's the only way for them to mirror to you where that fear and that trauma lies within you. So I don't want to turn this into a twin flame thing because not everybody's a twin flame. But for those of you who resonate with being a twin flame, did you get any downloads about the twin thing, about, coming back to self? Not just in the ego. You know how the ego is. It's like, oh, well, he or she is not showing up for me. They're breadcrumbing. They're, whatever the judgment is that you placed on them. And you did. Admit it. I did. Did you get any downloads about the fact that that's all ego and that is karma? Thank you, Rita. Thank you. So, yeah. All right. I don't want to just talk about twins. Let's take a look at the general energies. But for me, it was very, very deep. And I did a lot of purging. And I was called. Usually I'll put out like a case of bottled water for the full moon. And this time I didn't put just a case out. I put a case and a half and 2 gallons of pH balanced water out. And I prayed over them and I set my intentions and I just did a bunch of ritual work that I don't normally do. And I was called to do it. So Francine, you have to ask yourself, is there any place within you that you've been showing up but not fully, because breadcrumbing is literally little bit, right? I'm going to dip my toe in and check and make sure the water is safe or it's warm, right? And so your twin is your divine mirror. And so is there any place within you that you have been holding back where you have so much more to give, but you haven't really felt safe? You know, take a look, take a deeper dive, because they are your sacred mirror. And yes, I've kind of had a few messages from my twin too. I'm not sure why yet. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to jinx it. Melissa Dawn, you've been listening to me and feel the exact same regarding the moon and the twin flame. I know, it's crazy. It is a collective thing, right? We are one. Everything is God in expression. So we are one. Yeah, shadow work, I feel like I've been doing shadow work forever. It's been 2.5 years exactly. In February, actually, it'll be 3 years. So 9 of Cups for the collective. Luck is on your side. Wishes coming true. Look at the energy on this card. This person looks so happy, so freed. It's like we've been talking about all the things we've purged. These cups are emotions, right? So these are all the emotions that this person has just liberated themselves from. Wish fulfillment. And look, there is a treasure chest at her feet. All right, let's see. What is coming in the month of July for my viewers? These cards are sticking, guys. It's so humid here. I might have to draw them. Show me what I need to know for the collective, please. Queen of Swords. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. King of Pentacles. King of Swords. All right. All right. One more, please, for the collective. Ace of Cups. All right. And this 7, that's 7 of Pentacles is what fell out, that I wasn't sure if it was really a message because it was sticky from the humidity. And I shuffled and it came back again. So there is some kind of a wish. Luck is on your side and the end of a tough cycle approaches. So what I'm seeing here is some kind of a freeing of emotional energy that is going to allow you to finally step into this Ace of Cups. This is self-love. This is union, guys. I've been doing a lot of channeling lately around this Ace of Cups. This is nobody's cup, but everybody's cup, right? It's like the Fool. It's a 0, but it's not a 0, but I mean, it's pure potential, and it's all about self-love. It's about union with God, the God within. Susie Q got the Cat's Tarot. I haven't seen that one. Susie, if you need help with shadow work, it inadvertently kind of turned out to be one of my specialties. Not because I wanted it to be, but because I've done so much of it. And when I do my twin flame or light worker ascension coaching, the 2-hour deep dive, I read your Akashic records. I can energetically tap into your childhood trauma, your past life trauma, things that need to be done in your shadow work. And so if you need help with that, my email is always available under all my videos. All right, so back to the collective energy. So when you get the 9 of Cups with the Ace of Cups, what does that add up to, guys? That's like the pinnacle of cups. So in order to get your own wish fulfillment, because this is not 2 people, this is 1 person, you need to add that extra cup of your own love. This is what brings in love and friendships and new relationships. And so also karma. We talked about releasing the karma, right? Karma by definition is an IOU. It's a judgment. It's like when you judge somebody and you find them somehow, some way to be lacking, or, you know, they hurt you, or they victimized you, or maybe you're judging yourself. But karma literally is a debt. It's like money. What you put out is what you return back. And so if you've put good things out, then good things is coming, right? If you've had some bad judgments that you have placed on yourself or on others, part of doing shadow work, I always say, make a list of all your traumatic memories, and then knee jerk, like don't think it out at all. Just write down next to it whose fault, because your ego is already blaming somebody for that trauma. And sometimes it'll be you, sometimes it'll be your parents, sometimes it will, you know, be your third grade teacher, it'll be the bullies at school. But there is somebody that your inner child is blaming for a victimization or a debt, a karmic debt. So the Wheel of Fortune is literally the repayment of karma. Okay, sometimes the wheel's in the upright, which is in your favor, and sometimes it's in the reverse, which means you owe somebody else. So in the month of July, the conclusions that are coming or that we're finishing out is old karmic debts, old belief systems, old trauma bonds, old childhood wounding around the self, right? Hi, Jeannie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to write your name down before it scrolls up. You're so welcome, darling. Jenny. Dettering? Is it dettering? All right, so the end of an old cycle, a karmic cycle by the looks of it. We're clearing out the karma. And we're coming back to self. So then look at this. I've got this divine partnership here. This could literally be somebody that you are in cahoots with, you know. This could be your divine counterpart, a twin flame. Thank you, Francine. Oh, you know how many times your name is in here? Every time you support me, darling, your name has gone in. Well, I'm going to put Stephanie because that's how I put it in. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So anyhow, this could be you. This could literally be your inner masculine and feminine energies coming back into union, right? Union with self. But I feel that, you know, then you've got this king here, which is the Midas, King Midas, right? Everything he touches turns to gold. He's stable, he's secure, he's grounded. The energy I feel around this, see, this queen has walled off her heart. See her cup is down here. And she's sitting, it's locked up tight. And she's guarding it. She's sitting there. Nobody gets in. Nobody gets in unless they go through me. You know, what's the password? You know, it's like open sesame. There's like a password or something that this divine feminine energy, because, you know, we all have all four signs probably in our chart, and we can embody divine masculine or divine feminine energy, and we can take on the energy of all four of the suits. So this queen has walled her heart off. This is not what I would call healthy boundaries. This is what I would call walls, right? It's locked up tight. There's no key in sight. I don't even see a key around her wrist. No, there's one way in and one way out, and she's sitting on top of it. And then we've got this king over here. And look at him. He's getting signs, right? He's communing with spirit. This is swords is ether, or I mean not ether, it's air. And so this is like messages in my head. Messages in the mind. We've got all of these messengers here. We've got a bat, and we've got a crow. We've got a dragonfly and an owl. And so I'm going to clarify these, is what I'm going to do. Thank you, Rita. Thank you. Thank you. Can't wait to do the drawing. Oh, Julene, darling, I love you. We have to have a girls' night. We have to have a girls' night. I've had so many downloads, but it's the first of the month and I have all these zodiacs to do. And now that I've got Patreon, I'm not doing 12 half-hour, 40-minute videos. I'm doing 24. So it's eating up a lot of time, but I'm having so much fun doing them. So I'm going to clarify these, because what I see here, we've got 3 people here. All right. For some of you, this is all you, this King and Queen of Swords. This is all you. This is your inner masculine, which is the doer, right? The action, and the divine feminine, which is the receiver. But this is cold. I'm hearing cold as ice. You know that you are cold as ice. All right. And there's this King of Pentacles. So I need clarity. I need to know. Can you clarify the King of Swords, please? What is the energy around this King of Swords? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Okay, so now you're going to have to go deep, because this is going to be different for everybody. But we've got the Hanged Man and the Four of Wands. So this could be, for those of you watching, I don't know that we have. Hi, Nacho Mama. I love you. Love you. So this, most of you, I think, are feminines in here, right? Are there any men in the room? Let me know if you resonate with being the divine masculine. It doesn't have to be that you're in a masculine body. Just, is there anybody here that resonates with being the divine masculine? Because what I'm feeling is, I think we have mostly divine feminines in the room. This could be your divine counterpart, right? If you have one. And if you don't, this is you. This is your own divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And this Hanged Man is all about getting enlightenment. This is like understanding. This is getting the information. I mean, this guy's getting so many messages. He's got messengers everywhere, right? And so if you resonate with being in separation from somebody who has been not showing up, they've kind of been hanging around, right? That Wheel of Fortune might be ready to turn, because you've been focusing on self, right? Now, if you don't resonate with having somebody in your heart and in your mind that you are resonating as being in some kind of an ascension, romantic, I mean, it's a catalyst, guys, right? If you don't resonate with that, then this is your inner masculine and feminine energy. So your masculine side is getting some downloads on what is your actions? What do you need to do? How can you show up for you, right? Ace of Pentacles, trying to figure out how to plant a seed for that. And I shuffled it. Oh, look what's on the bottom of the deck. But there was the Seven of Pentacles. That's a pause. I should have taken that out of the deck and I forgot. Seven of Pentacles is like, they make these pentacles look like seeds. So here is an offer. And I'm seeing this king holding this pentacle. He's not moving. He's kind of sitting there, right? Again, there's some real spirit messengers around this masculine. But he's looking at the seed and wanting to invest. So if you resonate with being, in a quantum entanglement with a divine counterpart that is on the ascension with you, this person is, quite frankly, having a very reflective moment, wanting to bring some kind of a seed for the future toward union. And I did get a download about this being union energy, but this is the first union. It's union with self. This is your cup. Here is where you share your cup with another. It's an equal partnered cup. Here, this is your cup. This is your heart. This is your cup runneth over with love for you. All right. And it's the key, is what I'm hearing. It's the key to unlocking this Queen of Swords heart. That's the key, is that, her cup is so heavily guarded that she can't experience this first union. And so, like I said, if you don't have somebody and you're completely single, then this is your journey. This is your ascension through your own inner divine masculine and feminine energies. So the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups is the 10 of Cups, okay? And it's funny that this queen has a cup, because she is not the Queen of Cups. She is the Queen of Swords. So there's a definite message there about this queen guarding her heart with everything that she's got. And that, believe it or not, is masculine energy. And it's runner energy. A lot of times we think about, our counterpart being the runner. But if they're running, you're running. They're you. You're them. You are your twin flame, right? It's hard to look at it like that when you have two different people. But it's one soul sharing two different experiences. So I want to know, because what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking for most of you, you probably have somebody on your heart and mind. If you don't, then this is your inner masculine. And to have that union with self is you have to stop being the victim, okay? Like, think about a divorcee, because that's what I see when I see the Queen of Swords. Think about a divorcee. She has had a partner, and now she is alone. And she is having to learn how to be her own masculine. She's got to learn how to mow the lawn. She's got to learn how to fix things that break in the home. She's got to raise possibly a child or two or three by herself. She's got to bring home the bacon, fry it up in the pan. And so there is just this energy around ego. You can be your own divine masculine, but you can't do it with resentment. Because when you're resenting something, then you are in a quantum entanglement with karma. And it could be karma with self, or it could be karma with others, right? So I want to take a look at, what does this Queen of Swords need to do to release, to open her heart? Spirit's really wanting to talk to the divine masculine and feminine today. Here again is somebody who is guarding their heart, their money, their stability. Now we have the Six of Cups. This is soulmate energy. This is reminiscing. So the reason why this queen is guarding her heart so closely is because possibly some deceptive, Seven of Swords with the Emperor, right? If you don't have a person, this is you. This is the boss inside of you. And so the Emperor depicts the divine masculine energy. Everybody has divine masculine and divine feminine within them. So this is a journey. If you resonate with being on the ascension, you've got to get back to God, back to God, back to God. God is your divine counterpart. When the moment, God was the first twin flame, okay? God is the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the middle, the end. Everything that was, everything that is, and everything that shall be. Okay, that means when you look in my eyes, you're going to see. Thank you, Don. Thank you. Or Melissa, I mean. I've got a sliver off of that crystal because it's got all the babies on the bottom. It's too dark to see it, but I feel it. So, Melissa, Dawn. So, all right. I'm going to talk about the divine masculine, divine feminine as if they are two different people. But just know that if you do not have a twin flame or a high-level soulmate that was your catalyst for your growth or your ascension, then this is everything that's going on within you, because we all have yin and yang, masculine and feminine within us. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cecilia. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I lost my mom to cancer too. So I found the sliver. I got it out. So, I mean, the story is here. So this is past life trauma. This could be childhood trauma. This, this person is a divine mirror for you. And there's probably been a lot of lies and deception because, see, they lie and deceive you if you have a divine mirror soul or mirror soul person. Spirit's been channeling it to me as a fish tank. All right. If you've ever owned a fish tank, you will notice that 9 times out of 10, it looks clear. It doesn't look dirty unless you've got something growing on the sides. The water is usually pretty settled and pretty clear. But if you come along and you take your hands and you shake that fish tank up, all this sludge, all this poo, all this stuff is going to come rising to the top. And you will think to yourself, oh my God, I had no clue that there was so much gunk hidden beneath the surface. And so when you're on an ascension journey, when you resonate with being on a spiritual ascension journey, most of you will have a divine counterpart, a mirror soul, somebody who is the one that comes along and shakes that fish tank, right? If you have a fear of abandonment, they will abandon you, right? Because you need to know that that is there. That's a red flag. It's a trigger. And where there's a trigger, there's a wound. Okay. And so if you have abandonment issues or commitment issues, because a lot of the divine masculines have commitment issues because they probably came from broken homes or, it varies for everybody. But what's happening, what's been going on for eons is we have been in separation, okay? Again, everything is God, the Alpha and the Omega. So God is the first twin flame. So there was one. Let me use some kind of a medium here. So there was one. And then in order to have experience and to evolve and expand, one became two. The yin, the yang. Think energy, protons, neurons, light versus dark, opposition, duality, right? And look isn't it funny? I grabbed a light card and a dark card, right? So but look at here, this looks light, but it has dark in it. Look at how that worked out for us, right? So this one's light on the outside, dark on the inside. This one's dark on the outside and light on the inside. There you go. There's the opposition. There's the yin, the yang, the divine split of God. So then 2 became 4, 4 became 8, 8 became 12. And so in duality, if you were to take one aspect of God and hang it in a tree for the birds, right? And then you put one under your candle to reflect the light, it's still all God, right? It's still all God. But the one hanging in the tree will never, ever, 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 ever know what it's like to be the one under the candle. It can't, because it's not having that experience. And so within us is this split away from God, right? It is away from God's source energy. This, I got to trim my bangs, guys. They're too long, driving me nuts. So within us, in a whole state, in union, is those two oppositions, right? Both of these are within us. And it was at one point in union, and now it's in separation. And so we long for God. We long for the divine. And in the matrix, we were tricked into believing that God is some deity or entity up in the heavens somewhere, sitting on a cloud, judging you harshly sometimes, willing to punish you and throw you in the depths of hell to burn for all of eternity. And the only way you could reach that God, thanks, Heather. Yeah, I need to trim those bangs. Anyhow, so when God separated, God missed the other, it's not his, it's other half, because it is masculine and feminine. Think energy, think nucleus, think, let's get physical. Think feminine, think masculine. Okay? It is 2 necessary in order to birth the third, and then the fourth, and then the fifth. And so we have been in separation from our God. And not only did we lose God, or not only do we feel the loss of God, how do I want to articulate this, Spirit? Not only do we feel the loss of separation from source, but we were hijacked in the matrix and conditioned to believe that we were always at odds with one another, right? It's me or you. It's me against you. It's been the rule of the patriarch, the divine masculine, the warring, the fighting, and there was consequences for that, right? They wanted it all, and they got it all. So they got all the responsibility. They got all the burdens. Yeah. It's like they had to take care of everything. They don't have to, but they chose to. And so it became very burdened for them. So what this grand awakening is the twin flames are here carrying the new belief system, the new, it's not new, it's the old, but it's new to this duality because since the fall of Atlantis, it's been hidden knowledge. It's been hidden knowledge. So what I'm seeing is that on this ascension and through this eclipse season, we are literally purging and releasing the karma, the pain of being in duality, of being separate, of feeling lost, of feeling alone, of feeling victimized, of feeling unnoticed, unwanted, unloved, abandoned. And we project that outward into our physical experience on other people who are just, everything's God in experience. It's so hard to articulate this. I hope you guys are following me. All there is self, God. Everything else is just a mirror of you trying to find your way back to God. And so the union, the inner union that happens between the divine masculine and divine feminine is going back to the state of wholeness, of unification, of the masculine and feminine in perfect harmony, in unconditional love, because there is nothing but love. God is love. God is just love, just love. And we have been so far away from that love. That love was taken from us. It was demonized, right? Our shadow is our wounding from being birthed in a 3D reality and separating from source energy. And so what we're creating in the fifth dimension is a unification between the divine masculine and divine feminine in harmony. It's going back to, and what will that look like? Okay, so what will that look like in 3D reality? It will look like, I honor you. It's that golden rule, right? Treat others the way you want to be treated. I'm really, really, really having a hard time channeling tonight. I don't know why. Normally it just flows out of me. So I'm going to put these back, because what I'm seeing here is what's coming. The end of a tough cycle is karmic cycles. Where are you blaming somebody? Are you angry at your parents? Are you angry at your best friend? Are you angry at your ex-boyfriend? Are you angry at your ex-husband? Are you angry at yourself? Where have you been victimized? Where do you feel like somebody owes you something? Where do you need closure? Where do you need to go through the 5 stages of grief? Because that's how you're going to ascend. That's how you're going to find your way back to God. Okay? So let's get you some advice. This one's popping out at me. I'm going to take the top. Let's get some advice. Look at the pen got stuck in there. I don't know why. I usually can channel like crazy, man. It just flows. And tonight, it just doesn't feel as it feels fractiled. Okay. Thank you. There was a message in that. So Spirit, as I said, it felt fractiled. I was seeing a computer the old way. Remember how you would take a computer and do a defrag on it to take it back to its original state? When I said I felt fractile, that's what's happening in the collective. I am channeling. I'm channeling the collective, but the collective is going through a defrag. We are tearing down the old so that we can install a new operating system back to its full state. That was weird how that came in. Advice for the collective on this defrag. What is going on? One more, please, for the collective. I love these cards. Ooh, I got 2 more. All right. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. So we have, you needn't worry. There's no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. Isn't that beautiful? Everybody who's in your life, no matter how they treat you, no matter how they show up for you, they love you. If they didn't love you, they wouldn't be part of your soul tribe. They wouldn't be in your experience, right? So there's no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. Big sillies, the universe. And another thing I had brought to my awareness through a YouTube meme was uni means one and verse means song. So universe means one song. One song. Isn't that beautiful? So you needn't worry. There's no one in your life who doesn't or who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. Big sillies. Then we have, there's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. Where are you still? So for me, when I look in the mirror and I say, where am I not happy with myself? Not others, like I'm not projecting it out anymore on other people. I want to know, where am I not showing up for me? Yeah, one song. Isn't that beautiful, Bianca? So when I look in the mirror, I say, where do I still find blame or fault or dislike about me? And how can I own it? Because it's nobody else's fault but my own. I am the creator of my own reality, right? I am God in experience. We all are. So we are all one. So when you look in the mirror, for me, it's my eating habits, okay? I struggle with my weight. I always have. In the family ancestral patterning that I had to overcome in my life was that my family loved with food. They weren't the most expressive with touch. Words, yes, absolutely. Gifts, actions, absolutely. But we celebrated with food. We communed together with food. We love one another with food. We mourn people with food. Food was just like the center of the love thing in our family. And because of that, all of us, even my older sister who was thin, she still struggled to maintain that thinness, right? Because food was kind of put front and center in our life. And so when I look in the mirror, I'm still not completely 100% happy with my efforts to overcome that. But boy, have I done so much work, guys. I've lost over 132 pounds, I think. So when I look in the mirror and I judge myself, I try to go back to love, right? Back to that Ace of Cups. I'm like, you know what? I am proud of you. Look at what you've done. And then I get, when I'm really having a moment, I go and I look at the old pictures of me where I looked like I was 60 years old. And versus the new me that literally looks like I have shed tons of years off of me. Guys, I'm going to be 54 years old on the 11th of July. Now, maybe I look it to you, but to me, when I look in the mirror, I don't look 54. I looked 54 back in my 30s because I was so overweight and so miserable. So this self-love thing isn't about punishment. It's about acknowledgement and ownership and getting out of the victim mentality, getting out of this, well, it's my parents' fault because they raised me that way. That flew for a little while, but I'm an adult woman now, and that doesn't fly anymore. I'm responsible for my own body, my own happiness, my own joy, my own love, right? And closure. For those of you who have had trouble with not gaining closure through an abandonment wound or a loss, like I lost my mom and my sister. One was dying in one hospital, the other was dying in another one. And it was like I lost half of my family in one fell swoop. And so I didn't really get closure. I didn't get an opportunity to say goodbye the way I wanted to. And so sometimes you have, thank you, Francine. Sometimes you have to give that to yourself. So anyhow, there's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. It says guidance, attention, help, maybe, love, always. Criticism, never. The question was, what to give others, if anything at all? Isn't it fun being the universe? There's a deeper reason for each of your questions. And the question was, what to give others, if anything at all? So you can give them guidance, you can give them attention, you can give them help, maybe even give them love always, but never criticism. And I think that Spirit's talking about ourselves, right? When you look in that mirror, it's okay. Judgment is It's as long as it's not a critical judgment, like where you're harming, karma, debt. It's okay to look in the mirror and say, I have room for improvement, and I'm going to boss up and take control of that, because it's nobody's fault but my own. I'm a grown ass adult now, right? So we have, I already read that one. Now we have You Glow, We Beam. Thanks. It says, in case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Thank you for all that you've shared in love to others, the universe. P.S. It's just another one of those nutty body algorithm things. Some of these are hard to understand, but there you go. I think what it's saying is nutty body algorithm thing, right? That when you evolve, right? It's like the wings aren't huge, or in case you should ask, your heart isn't so huge or large because of your wings, because of how angelic you show up, but it's your wings that are so large because of your heart, because of how much you love. So sometimes they're a little hard to discern, but there you go. This is the one that winked at me. This is the one that wanted to be looked at. It says, see me in their eyes. That's union right there. When I look in your eyes, I see me. I see God. I see namaste. The divine in me recognizes and honors the divine with you. And if our paths should cross, how's it go? If our paths should cross, that's beautiful, or something like that. You guys can look it up, but the meaning of namaste is how beautiful that, two becomes one. If our paths cross, right? So when you look in their eyes, see them in your eyes. We're all one. So it says, whenever conferring with another, either face to face or across the miles, whether a human being, departed spirit, or a sentient tree, always speak to the highest within them. It makes such a difference. It says the universe. P.S. Yes, in case you noticed. Or no, it says P.S. as if some trees weren't sentient. Ha ha, glad you caught that. Meaning that all things is God in expression. So I'm really, really struggling with channeling tonight. So let's just get some advice for you guys that are here. And Steph, Francine, she donated this deck, guys. Trigger warning. These are in your face, but I have gotten so many beautiful messages. If you don't mind the brattiness and the cuss words, trigger warning. But I wanted to use these because she donated these, and I love them. It's called Spiritual AF. 99 inspirational cards for people who fucking need some inspiration. Oh, geez. Okay. So, messages for the collective for the month of July on their journey. Messages for the collective. Now, guys, I'm going to draw several of these and only take what resonates. I know I put them in my wish list, but I had forgotten them. All right. So only take the ones that resonate because we're a collective. And so some of them might really speak to you, trigger you. And some of them, you might think that's not me. And that's fine. If it's not you, it's not you. No judgment. Just take what you need to hear. All right. I got 3. I want 2 more. For the collective, please. 1 more, please. For the collective, please. All right. There we go. Now remember, trigger warning. They could call you an asshole, or they might call you a turd, or whatever. but it's all cheekiness. Oh, look it. Oh my gosh, 3 fell out. I'm going to read them all. I don't have no place to be. Maybe you guys do, but I don't. Music. Oh, you want some of the lyric ones? That's kind of love ones, but I'll pick a couple for you, Steph, because I love the music ones too. All right, so look at the effing moon. Just look at that thing. It's lovely AF, right? You're welcome. So yeah, because you had this card here, the full moon in Capricorn. We just had a huge, beautiful moon, and Spirit's bringing it to your attention. If you want to know what's going on in the collective right now, take a look at the energy of the moon, right? Then we have own your awesome and stay humble as fuck. It says list 5 things that you love about yourself. Now list 5 ways you're just like every other human who's ever lived. Go forth, you fabulous little snowflake, and be like everyone else with your unique bad self. OMG, calm the fuck down. 99.9% of your problems would be better handled if you simply calm the fuck down before you do anything. Try it. Are you butthurt about something? Calm down. Are you afraid? Calm the F down. Is the house on fire? Okay, well, get out of there. Call 911 and then calm the F down. I love these cards. So now we have fuck out of here. This is your mantra today. Say it in a New Jersey accent to add emphasis. If bullshit shows up, give it a fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. And send it on its way. This should probably be a silent mantra at work and school and pretty much anywhere in the public, but it's still highly fucking effective when you keep it all to yourself. And then it has the laugh out loud. Next one says, things get harder before you level up. Know that. This one is resonating with me. Okay? Things get harder right before you level up. Know that. It says, you're working hard and making good life choices. And then out of nowhere, a shitstorm starts and you can't figure out why. It's like mountain climbers getting to the peak. It's steeper and the weather is worse up there. But if they were to give up or spend time crying about why it's so hard, no one would ever get to the top of Everest. Most of us would rather chop off a hand than climb a snow-covered mountain, but it's still a great metaphor for making shit happen. All right, 2 more. Drink water and mind your own fucking business. Enough said. I love these. I love them. Feel like I'm at karaoke with the girls. We're all cussing and swearing. No equals a full sentence. This has been a lesson that I've had to learn over the last 2.5 years. It says no equals a full sentence. You know what punctuates that sentence? Action. We spend so much time explaining our boundaries that we forget to just have a fucking boundary. Say no and quit participating in what you said no to. Remove yourself from the situation if you have to, but be your own boundary. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed those. I don't know if they resonated with you, but I think they're fun. And now, just for you, Steph, I'm going to do some of the Oracle deck that I made, which, by the way, I'm having difficulty getting published because of copyrighted material. So we might just have to share them here for ourselves. After I do this, I am going to read you a postcard from Spirit, and then we're going to do our drawing, okay? So just for you, Steph. Now, guys, these are love songs. These are love songs that, you know, they might make you think of somebody from your past. The lyrics might resonate with your journey. It could put you in mind of an old love. But they're just love song lyrics. And sometimes love songs got some pretty profound messages in them. Okay, so I'm going to do 3. All right, Spirit says one more, because apparently there's a special one. There you go. That's special for somebody. It wanted to come out. So we'll read that one first. It's a special message. I'm hearing this is going to resonate for somebody about their father. This is like a message from somebody's father toward them. But it could resonate with you also in other ways because Spirit brought it out extra. So it's Willie Nelson, You're Always on My Mind. Do you guys want me to sing or should I just read it? Don't leave the room if I sing, okay? Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Keep you satisfied. You are always on my mind. You are always on my mind. So that's gonna, I don't know, tell me, does that remind you of your daddy? That was your mom's favorite. See, Melissa, I felt like it was a parent, but I do feel that could be somebody's father too. So the next one is U2. It's from the 80s. And I don't know the tune to this one, so I can't sing it to you. So your ears get a rest. It's With or Without You by U2. Sleight of hand and twist of fate. On a bed of nails you make me wait. And I wait without you. With or without you. I can't live with or without you. I can't live with or without you. Is that it? Is that the one? I can't live with or without you. I think that's the tune, but I don't know the chorus. The next one is Whitesnake. Boy, we got a lot of 80s and 90s. We got a younger crowd in here. I'm an old fart. So this is Whitesnake. Is This Love? And I know the tune, but I don't know the chorus. So, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love? Or am I dreaming? This must be love, 'cause it's really got a hold on me. All right, so this one says, I find I spend my time waiting on your call. How can I tell you, babe, my back's against the wall? I need you by my side to tell me it's all right, because I don't think I can take any more. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love or am I dreaming? This must be love because it's really got a hold on me. Is it, Ginny? You know, earlier I did, well, you guys will see it when I upload the Zodiacs. I've been working on them. I'm a little over half done. I think I got 7 of them done. But I have to do extendeds now for Patreon, so it's a lot of time. But I've been having a lot of fun doing it. But Cancer, I'm a Cancer. And all the songs that came out for Cancer was my twin flame songs. And Virgo, I'm a Cancer Sun, Virgo Moon. It was really weird because they were songs that literally I have sang on stage to my twin flame. So it was kind of creepy. But yeah, I was getting messages for my own sign. And I drew them randomly too. So the next one is, oh my God. Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. It says, if there's a problem, I'll solve it. Ice Ice Baby. I can hear it in my head. Ice Ice Baby. Dun 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 dun. If there's a problem, I'll solve it. Pump up the jams, let the DJ revolve it or something. Look it up. So Francine, I don't know that these really resonate. They might, but they're fun, right? So I do want to get a postcard from Spirit. This should resonate with everybody because I love these cards. This is how I choose from this deck, okay? All right, Spirit, can we get a message for the collective? See that? See how that works? That's always how I deal from that deck. I just pull them up and Spirit picks them out. All right, look, we're losing people. We're down to 9 people. We're going to have to do this drawing. Okay, it says, Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask that you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you without artifice or walls. That Queen of Swords, right? Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a short time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with another, and you will also be close to Spirit and to us. There is an amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or in a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from being intimate, and because intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. Again, that union energy, it's like everybody is one, right? So you guys, let's get this drawing underway because it's getting late across the world for some people. It's 9:38 here, but I want to cut up all of the super chats that we got tonight. I've got them in this dream box, as you can see. Just so you know, there are 60 names in here, 60 people. It's split up between everybody who donated a deck or donated a shawl or donated candles, because Steph, you spoil me rotten. It's people who have purchased a private reading or a coaching session for the deep dive, the Ascension coaching. All of the Patreons who are supporting me and my mission. And yeah, I mean, we're here to support one another. It's called a gratitude drawing for a reason. And so in 1 month and 13 days, actually 43 days, 1 month and 13 days, I had 60 beautiful encounters with you guys, and that pays my bills. It helps me raise my child. It helps me to purchase tools for our platform. And so this is my way of giving back. Almost there, guys. There was a lot of you. You're so generous, and I love you guys so much. If you haven't joined Patreon yet, guys, I've really been doing a lot of cool stuff over there. I did an Akashic Records reading. I did a channeled message, a huge download for the Twin Flames. I've done pick-a-pile readings. I did a Rise of the Divine Feminine pick-a-pile reading. Many, many readings, actually. I've done all 12 zodiac signs, not once, but twice. So there's 48, 24, actually. I did 48, but there's 24 there. All right, let's put them in here. My little man, Jesse, is not here to do the drawing for us, so I'm going to have to just close my eyes and reach in and draw. Good luck, whether you're present or not. Whether you are present or not, if your name is drawn, you are the winner. And I will post it in my community tab. And if you're the winner, make sure you email me. My email address is underneath all of my videos. email me the questions that you have for your reading, which is complimentary with this drawing. Also, email me a mailing address so that I can ship it to you. And try to do it in a timely manner because I'm going on vacation on the 11th and I want to get it out to whoever wins. Okay, let's give it a good shake. Woo! Here we go. 10 watching. Woo! All right, I'm reaching in. I'm mixing them. Want to make sure I got one. Who did we get? I'm going to show you. Look who won. You won, Francine. You won. You got to send me your mailing address. And I have to tell you guys, she deserves this because she has bought me 2 shawls. I can't tell you how many decks, a book, candles. Her and I have become so close, and we've been burning intention candles for each other. We email each other almost every day. I'm not playing favorites, guys. I'm not. This is legit. Everything, I just put the names in of everybody who contributed, and Stephanie has contributed a lot. Francine, you just put your freaking address on YouTube, darling. If you don't mind, I don't. But you're going to have to email it to me because I don't know if that will show up when the video is over. You won. So you get this beautiful star hollandite crystal. And go to my community chat tab and read the link at all the magical stuff that this thing can help you with, okay? And you got 2 decks of cards. One is the Oracle deck and one is the clear tarot deck that I use a lot when I go to like do parties or when I physically go and do readings, especially when I do my little mini psychic fair, because they give us these little tables to do our readings at, and I like to use a lot of oracle cards. So the deck, the clear deck, I put everything down, I can't reach it, but the clear deck is stackable. So I can have a little workspace, and I say I do a past, present, future draw for somebody, and then I want to clarify it. I want to get a more bigger expanded picture. And so I shuffle them and I draw a card and I stack it on top. And then I draw a card and stack it on top. And you can see both cards through the transparency. So I think you'll really enjoy it. I'm so grateful for you. I owe you a reading, girl. Make sure you send me your questions and I will get this shipped out to you as soon as possible. I live in a little itty bitty town where our post office is only open 2 days a week, but I can go to Conneaut, I think. So I'll try to get it out to you as soon as humanly possible, at least by this weekend. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you for being part of my team. If you're not a Patreon and you would like to be, I made it so affordable. There's a $2.22 one where you get 2 bonus readings every week. There's a $4.44 one where you get all the extended zodiacs. So that's like, I upload on the 1st and the 15th, 12 zodiacs. So that's 24 extra readings plus the 2 because they're building, right? They're tiers. And then if you join the 1111, that's kind of a community I created for people who resonate with being twin flames or light workers. You don't have to be a twin flame, but you have to be kind of on the, you don't have to be, but you would probably want to be on the ascension journey because it's where we place our focus. And then the last one is the VIP all access pass, which, and I forgot to tell you, in the 1111, we're doing all kinds of stuff. I'm teaching tarot class. I do channeled messages. I'm trying to figure out how to do a live in Patreon. And we are building a community for support for one another on the journey. So you'll get all that in the 1111, and the 2222 is you get everything. You get the whole ball of wax and lots and lots of extra stuff. I'm going to be teaching right now. I'm teaching a course that's called, it's a video course called How to Read Tarot Like TR, because I'm an intuitive reader. Then I'm going to teach a class. I don't know in what order, but I want to teach a class on crystals, right? Just general crystals. We won't go into the real, in weird ones like star hollandite. But I will look at basics for those of you that don't know the relationship with basic minerals and crystals. So I want to teach a class in that. I'm a certified numerologist. I want to teach a numerology class. I am a Reiki master. If I can figure out how to do an attunement long distance, because I can do attunements in person, but I would have to figure out how to do it across the miles. But maybe someday I'll be able to also do Reiki 1, Reiki 2, and the Master Reiki, offering it as part of the courses. I don't know. I'm winging it, guys. But if you want to join me over in Patreon, I do think you'll be happy. Okay, so I love you guys. Namaste. Thank you for being here. You know you're my tribe. You know that I am so grateful for you. And I now, by the way, before y'all go, I want to tell you this is an ongoing thing every other month. So we just had June, and now we're going to skip July. And then in August, at the end of August, I will be doing another drawing. So I'm going to get creative and figure out what crystals. Guys, I bought this crystal. Look at this big, beautiful, freaking honking, magical. I mean, the energy coming off of this it's like a beacon, like a generator, right? I paid 3 times for this than I paid for this. So I'm going to find some good deals. Our next drawing will be some kind of really cool crystal, and probably another deck, another free reading. I'm going to get creative. All right. So, and in order to be in that drawing, it's the same rules. If you purchase a private reading, if you make a donation, if you join Patreon, if you donate any kind of a tool that is used on video or in our readings, whether it's decks or crystals or like anything, candles. Guys, we go through a lot of candles, especially spell candles, right? I usually buy those myself, but that's a gift that if you guys ever wanted to make a small donation, I think they're like $19 for 100 of them. And but we go through a lot of spell candles doing our moon manifestation rituals, right? So that's it. I love you and I am grateful for you. So I will see you guys soon. Watch for the zodiacs, okay? Tomorrow's the 1st. They're supposed to be uploaded by the 1st, but I'm running a little bit behind. So I probably have them up late tomorrow night. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right. The next morning at the latest. Oh, and I'm going on vacation from the 11th to the 18th. So if you're a Patreon and I promised you readings in that week, I will be uploading them early or I'll be uploading them late, but you will get the promised content, okay? You just may not get it in that week. It might be before that week or after. We'll double them up either right before or double them up right afterward. All right, so I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Many blessings. I'm going to pray for every one of you guys tonight, and I am so grateful for you. I'll see you soon. Namaste.